Hi there and welcome to the Ukestuff channel and welcome to this tutorial video for Save Your Tears by The Weeknd. Now this tutorial is meant to go along with the ukulele play along on the Uke Play Alongs channel. So what we're going to do in this video, first of all, is we'll look at the chords you need for GCEA ukulele, then we'll take a look at the chords you need for DGBE baritone ukulele, and then we'll give you some strumming ideas after that. Just want to remind you, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you can move forward in this video to chapters, so you can move to parts of the video that matter to you. And if you like the chords that you see in this song, you can actually download the tabs or the chord chart at ukestuff.info. Ukestuff is a collaborator with this site. Now let's take a look at the chords you need for soprano, concert, or tenor GCEA ukulele. Incidentally, the song is in the key of C, which makes it very good for GCEA ukulele. I'll be using this instrument. This is my Koloha Koa concert ukulele. The first chord is the C chord. The second chord is the A minor chord. The third chord is the E minor chord. Put your first finger on the first string, second fret, and then just walk down like a waterfall with the other fingers. The next chord is the G chord. The chord after that is the D minor chord. Now, just as a hint with D minor, the next chord is the F chord. But to play the D minor chord, just add your third finger to the third string, second fret, to the F chord. So the D minor and the F chord are very, very close together. And those are the 6 chords you need to play Save Your Tears on GCEA soprano, concert, or tenor ukulele. Now let's take a look at the chords you need for baritone ukulele. For baritone ukulele, I'll be using this instrument. This is my mainland baritone. It has a gloss finish, but a cedar top and rosewood back and sides. The first chord is the C chord. Then add one finger to make it the A minor chord. Then take away 2 fingers and you get the E minor chord. Then the G chord. Later on you'll have the D minor chord. First finger goes on the first string, first fret. Second finger goes on the third string, second fret. Third finger goes on the second string, third fret. And then finally you will have the F chord. So that is a partial bar chord. You want to take your first finger and lay it across strings 1 and 2 right above the metal first fret and pull against the fretboard. If it's really hard to play that, it could be that your ukulele needs a setup and that the action, the string height, is too high at the nut. So to solve that, a lot of players like to make sure that that action is nice and low there. So first finger across strings 1 and 2 right above the first metal fret. Then you can just add your thumb a little bit to support. So if you're pulling against the fretboard, you don't have to exert a lot of energy there to get a clear sound. And then add the other 2 fingers for the F chord. And those are the 6 chords you need to play Save Your Tears on baritone DGBE ukulele. All right, now that we've talked about the chords you need to play the song, let's talk about some strumming. Now, first and foremost, there is no ukulele in the original version of this song, so please be aware that no matter what you do, there is no one singular right answer. Now, that said, here are some ideas. I think for the main part of the song, a simple down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up is going to work pretty well for you. Now, to strum that, you want to make sure that you're strumming where the neck meets the body. That's going to be the sweet spot of those strings. Yes, you can strum in other places, but that's going to be generally where to go. And I use my single finger and go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It's like flicking water off your wrist. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So the 4 chords here are the C chord, the A minor chord, the E minor chord, and then the G chord. Now, as a little hint, you could play the G chord and just add a finger, so you don't have to change very much. You could add the 4th finger to the 3rd string, 4th fret, but I will probably move my hand position for this one. So the chord changes are just going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, change, down, up, down, up, down, up, change, down, up, down, up, down, up, change, down, up, down, up, down, up, change. And I am still strumming when I say change, but you have to know where I'm changing. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. C, A minor, E minor, G, happens again, C, minor, E minor, G. Now let's do that on baritone ukulele as well. While it is easy to do on GCEA ukulele, parts of this are much easier to do even on a baritone. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, A minor, E minor, G, C, A minor, E minor, G. Now I do want to point out one other thing, which is I am kind of cheating on the G. I'm not using my third finger, but I'm using my pinky, so I don't have to jump positions with my hand in that last chord. So let's do it one more time with baritone. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, A minor, E minor, G, C, A minor, E minor, G. And that time I actually used my ring finger on the last one. Now let's talk about a couple of the other strumming patterns we hear in the song. In the song, you're going to hit the spot where it says, save your tears for another day. And there is a slight strumming change. You can hear it in the music. There's a definite beat pattern shift on 2 of the chords of that previous progression we've already played. So what I hear is this. I hear on the C chord and the A minor chord, I hear down, up, down, down, up, down. And then the E minor and the G chord are the same down, up that we've done before. Happens again. So let's do that a couple times. Again, it's down, although my hand's still going up and down. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So this hand just keeps going through all that motion. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, up. And then you kick back into down, up, for the next part of the song. And yes, that works on baritone too. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, up. All right, there's one more strumming thing to look at today. All right, the final strumming part actually isn't strumming, it's actually picking, and it happens at about 2:51 in the play along. And what happens is the accompaniment for a few measures goes into what we call an arpeggiation. So it's playing notes of a chord, and it's actually going up a couple octaves and back down again. We're not going to do that on the ukulele because it requires a hand shift. We're just going to arpeggiate the chord. So here's what I would do. All right, it's the same chord, C, A minor, E minor, G. These all just sort of keep coming back through most of the song. But what we're going to do is we're going to pluck strings 4, 2, and 1 at the same time. And if you notice, I'm plucking generally over the sound hole and off of the fretboard now. So strumming is up here, picking for me is down here, right? So again, with my thumb, I'm picking string 4. With my first finger, I'm plucking string 2. And with my third finger, I'm plucking string 1. I'm getting that. Then what I'm going to do is an order from lowest to highest, which isn't going to be true of every chord shape. It's 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3. And we're going to keep that beat going. So this is what it's going to sound like. A 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is going to take some time to get that if you've never finger picked before. Now, if you really don't like doing that, you don't have to do that. Again, all these are just suggestions. But if you want to get it, you just start going slow and you practice it and you get it under your fingers. So maybe going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. and that becomes faster over time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then faster yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what happens if you miss a string? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Now I do want to talk about one more thing about the picking pattern, and let's talk about a linear tuned instrument. I'm going to use a baritone as an example, but you might have a linear tuned, which means that all the notes go up. A lower G, then a C, versus a higher G coming back in. We call that reentrant, like this one. High G to low C. A linear tuned instrument would have a low G going up to a C. So let me pull out my baritone and we'll talk about playing this on a linear tuned instrument. Okay, I'm here with my mainland again. This is my baritone. And with a linear tuned instrument, this is low D going to a higher G, going higher B, higher going to an E. Now what you can do for a picking pattern is what you can do is you can play strings 1, 2, and 4. And then 4, 3. I do both of those with my thumb. Then 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then change your chord. Then on to the E minor. Then to your G. Now I'm used to playing this on re-entrant ukulele, so I'm used to hitting that third string every time, and that's just the motion that I'm used to doing. So I'll see if I can slow it down a little bit to make sure they hit the fourth string. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that would have to be sped up a little bit. And again, I'm just used to hitting that third string first. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a beautiful sound on a linear instrument as well. All right, with those strumming patterns and with those picking patterns, that should be all you need to do to be successful on Save Your Tears by The Weeknd. Thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more uke stuff for you.